guys, how y'all doing? It's Kyoko right back again and just checking out the Britney update. And guess what she put out today? A nude. Oh, that's exciting. And it's a nude we've seen before. But I just want to say sorry for giving the misinformation yesterday that was Britney coming out of the courthouse of recent times, because I read an article and the mainstream media got me. They said that was recent, and I don't know what game they're playing, but they tricked me. So thanks for the buddy that said that was from a year ago. So anyway, koalas can make mistakes, and I'll own them every day, all day. But I appreciate everyone's input. And what about this comment someone's written? Check it. I very rarely put up people's comments, but this one's a good one. I thought we'd have a good laugh about it. With all due respect, how can you start something off like that and then just be nasty? Leave that one out next time, Bourbon Barbie. Or is that backwards Barbie? I don't know. But someone called Barbie, with all due respect, you are delusional, ma'am. They got to be an American, because you know what? No one else says ma'am. As soon as someone says ma'am or sir, I know they're an American, because no one else says it in the world, guys. So just remember that. I don't understand how you are not reporting on the fact that she was coming out the sheriff's office. What are you talking about? I said she was. I don't know what she was doing in there, you dingbat. For all I know, she could have just been visiting Sam for lunch. Oh, burn! Because, I said yesterday, I'm pretty sure Sam's a cop. Cops. I really do. He has gone deep undercover. You know what I mean, man? That is your effing story. Not the fact that it's a Britney double. Yeah, I think it's a Britney double, but obviously it wasn't, because it was a year ago. And that's why I was like, it kind of did look like Britney, but the thing is, we haven't seen Britney in a year. That's why I thought it was a double. This is the best part. Sounds like Papa Spears needs to get a conservatorship on you, because you are talking crazy. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking crazy. Because you know what? This is my opinion. And if my opinion's crazy, then woo! Let's go with it. So this person is someone that I've obviously pissed off. And let me just say, last night, any of you guys that follow that Britney Truth IG Instagram page, I would highly recommend not to, because they're either a bot or some foreign person that can't speak English. Because I was just having a few chats with them. I liked one of their posts or something, and they sent something back to me, and I was like, oh yeah, just being normal old me, just responding. And then they just started talking crazy talk that didn't even make sense. It was like, it really was a word jumble. And only a bot can do that, or someone that's absolutely mental that can't speak English. And I'm looking at you, Sam. I'm looking at you, because the English in that was off the Richter. So whoever runs Britney's Truth, we know you're a bot, or we know you're Sam, or we know you're some redneck that can't freaking write English. That's all. So I blocked them, and then I got this awesome message. And I kind of think it's them. But anyway, as you were, gentlemen, when I was looking at Britney's tattoos yesterday, because I'm going to come on that next of the nude post that she put up, and there being no tattoo on her foot. But do you guys remember her getting these neck tattoos? I actually don't. But then I'm not a hardcore Britney fan, but where are they? Did she get them lasered off? What's going on here? I honestly do not remember her getting them, but I think it was in her crazy times that she got them. Like maybe before the conservatorship, because she looks pretty young here, like real early 20s. I don't know, man. Let me know, because they are strange. Or maybe they're fake. I don't know. Like maybe they're stick-ons, or maybe someone put them in Photoshop, but they look pretty real to me. Anyway. That's just a little side note that I was like, hey, I don't remember. Guess who's going to court tomorrow? Woo! It's everyone's favorite subway rat, Lou Taylor. What are you going to say, Big Lou? What are you going to say? Because you're in big trubs. You're actually in big trubs, and I can't wait to see what they're going to call out. Because she's the one, for anyone that doesn't know, she's the one that owns TriStar. And TriStar, the LLC company, is the one that looks after Britney and all her finances and conservatorship, all that. And Lou Taylor is a dark soul. And she's first cab off the rank. And there might be a Jamie Spears sighting because I think he's been called up, but tomorrow's the big one, the big Subba rat. Woo! Wonder if she'll be eating some old Subway pizza in the court. I don't know. Anyway, Britney's Instagram's back, as I said. No posts, but she's posting again on Twitter. And I don't think it's her because it's from a web. As people keep circling, it's been, see that Twitter web app? So it's been uploaded from a PC, computer, laptop. And I don't think Britney has any of them. I mean, she only just got an iPad 18 months ago. Her first iPad ever. So I really don't think she'd have a computer. And this nude comes up. And what's it say? The same thing as it said the other day. I have a premiere for a movie this week. It's the legislative act of my puss. Wow. So what's the legislative act of her puss mean? I'm thinking it's to do with her dad putting the IUD inside her so she couldn't have babies. And that's like a human rights issue. Because I feel that doing that, it's too far. I know that they do it when someone is actually committed to a mental institution and they sterilize people that are absolutely insane in the membrane. So they can't make babies. Like, there's no coming back. They're not going to get better, all of that. And for them to do that to Britney, it's not permanent, but she has to get it, like, removed. She can't just, like, take it out herself. And it's kind of like a lighter way. And I just think, was she really that crazy? I know she had postnatal, so probably they're like, we don't want her having any more babies because that's going to be a danger to everybody, her and a baby. She tried to hurt her babies when they first locked her up. That is truth. I'm not making this shit up, that she actually wanted to hurt herself and her baby. And that's why eventually the cops were called. It's none of this bullshit that it was like, oh, the night before, Mum knew it was going to happen. I think Mum knew what was going to happen if she didn't get better. But Mum was there, feeling the waters, you know? What's up? And they're all over at Britney's house, her and her cousin, and they're all like having a slumber party, as Britney said. But for some reason, they've said, we've got to go forward with this. She's freaking mental. And then when she got wind of the cops being there, she ran into the bathroom with the baby. I don't know which one, but I think it was the younger one, and had a hostage crises moment for 2 hours, saying that she was going to kill herself and the baby. So maybe that's why they put the IUD, you know? It's not a stretch. But anyway, I can't wait to see what the rat says tomorrow. But anyway, look at some of these comments on Twitter. It's funny, the people on Twitter aren't like the people on Instagram. And you know why? Because I reckon Instagram is just riddled with bots. And I've proven it in many videos. You click on all those, yes, queen, you're hot, all that. It's a bot. It's very easy to spot a bot these days. And they've got to improve their ability for us to actually be tricked, in my opinion. So all these comments are just like, wow, wow. Are you okay, Britney? Did you consent to this photo? I don't think so. I really don't. Like, hey, at the end of the day, if it's the team putting it up, you guys are freaking dark and are going to go down to Funky Town. Because if you're putting up nudes of someone without their consent, well, that's actually illegal. And you guys will get in big trubs eventually. If it's Britney putting it up, well, she's got to be pretty crazy to do that, hasn't she? And everyone's like, no, it's her body. She can do what she wants. But she just does it all the time, though. You know? Get an OnlyFans account. She would make bazillions of dollars and keep it all for herself. I don't understand. I truly, truly don't. But I see it more as sabotage because there's no other reason why anyone would put that up. But let's have a closer look at her foot. See, that's the tattoo that's on her foot. There's no tattoo there. The other thing is her toe points out so long, like a big claw. That looks like a claw. Actually, you know what that looks like? An ibis foot. Shit. Look at it. It's so whacked. If you guys reckon that's not Photoshopped, then I don't know what is, because that is Photoshopped. And we all know Britney Photoshops every single photo she posts. And that is why we're always like, shit, that doesn't look like Britney. because she can't stop photoshopping her body. If that photo of her from last year going into the courthouse is how she looks now, well, that's not the same Britney. Because that one coming out of the courthouse, she's a chunky cold Medina. Wah, 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 wah. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Easy, tiger. But yeah, I don't understand what's up with the foot. No tattoo. Is it that hard to put a fake tattoo on some double's foot? Or does Britney Photoshop them out? That is a big question that a lot of us don't ask. And I know I've never asked it. Does she Photoshop out all her tattoos? Because she hates them. I mean, they're so bad. That looks like a prison tattoo. That looks like something you'd get in prison, with the homemade tattoo kit, using the ink from a bloody biro. But anyway, I've never even thought that she's the one blocking them out. Hey, but check out this guy, Soto. Hey, I watch Soto. I don't hate him, but his head's in the clouds. Just, I love Britney. And he must be getting so much hate. He's put a video out today going, hey, I understand that Britney has mental illness, and people always get angry that I never discuss it. It's like, dude, you never discuss it, ever. You always make out that everything she puts out is from a lucid thinker. And the sooner you start recognizing that you are backing someone that is probably clinically insane, then maybe you're going to have to eat a lot of hats. That's all. Because I don't agree with a lot of what he says, but I do watch him. I like the guy. I don't like his info because it's completely opposite generally to what I think. That's okay. That's what makes opinions good, because we all have different ones, but I can see he must be getting a lot of hate because he's like, oh my God, my DMs are blowing up. And it's because he never says she's mentally unwell. He says she was in a conservatorship for 15 years. She's healing. Social media is not a place to heal. And for him to say that, I'm starting to think, man, are you all right? You don't heal on social media. Jesus. Help me, Jesus. And then Lance Bass puts this one up, which is very, very odd. So many people hate Lance because they're saying he never helped Britney. And then Britney shares it. So Lance Bass puts this up and then Britney shares it. And it says POV, you're gay and Britney just released a bop with Elton John. Who says bop? Jesus, man. You sound like you're 102. But yeah, there's a lot of questions about Lance Bass because he was very, very good friends with Britney. And he did not help her get out of the conservatorship at all. But he comes back saying, I couldn't contact her. They cut me off. They blocked me. Like, give me another one that I can maybe even consider. Because if you're her friend, you can turn up at her house every mother effing day. And I don't care if there's 10 security there. You can turn up every day. At least she knows you cared. I don't believe this guy. I've just got a bad feeling about his bullshit. When she's in the conservatorship, nothing. When the Free Britney movement happened, he's like, oh my God, I have been blocked from her. I can't talk to her. It's like, dude, you can't say shit like that after the fact. It's like, it doesn't work. And so now everything you say now, it's like, whatevs. How much did the team pay you for that one? That's how I look at it. Anyway, I'm going to go and talk about Kanye now because, man, I got a lot to say. And it may not be as funny as I usually am because what's happening with Kanye is actually beyond serious. And I love Kanye so much. He makes me laugh with all his crazy chat. He really does. But I think he's gone beyond crazy chat. I think that we're dealing with someone that's, I don't know. I don't like to say, but I think he's having a moment, you know? Britney's having a moment every day. And as I said yesterday, she's either living the dream off a small island like the one I showed from Byron Bay. She could buy an island, you know, easily. And she could just live on an island, live in the dream, because she always says, I just want to go somewhere where nobody knows my name. And there's many places in the world she could go. Easy as. And I'm not lying saying that. Like, she can go to smaller countries where there's little islands like French Polynesia, anywhere, man. People wouldn't know her. I tend to think that she's in a clinic. I do. I really do, because of the amount of shit that this team's tried to put out. And whether it's that she's just like, I'm not playing your game and you're not taking photos of me. I'm not going to talk about Elton John's song. So that's why they had to use the Britney double. She might be in the poopy mansion, rocking in a corner saying, bullshit, I'm not putting anything out. Actually, we've got 3 options, haven't we? So one is she's living in an island, just living the dream. Second option, she's living in the poopy mansion still and refusing to do any photos, videos, because she knows that there's probably fake cameras around taking shit of her. Thirdly, she's in an institution. And I tend to lean towards the institution because this gal is like Kanye. She's got bipolar. She's probably got multiple personalities. And we're seeing it as clear as day at the moment with Kanye. When someone is in a mania state, there's no talking to them. And I think sometimes Britney goes in mania states and then the lockdown happens. And that's when she gets locked out of Insta. I don't know. I'm just guessing. It's a freaking guessing game. When people take me seriously, I've only got what they put out to us. And then my opinion. And I know all my buddies tend to agree with a lot of what I say because I'm not talking far-fetched shit here. I'm not saying, oh my God, Britney's a clone. Britney died years ago in a car crash. Like, all those people are mad and they're conspiracy mad people. Britney is alive, but I don't know in what state. I do know there's a Britney double, and I do know whatever Britney herself wants to post, she photoshops the ish out of it. So it's hard for us to work out fake Britney, real Britney, photoshopping. It's all smoke and mirrors. But hopefully these court cases that come out will give us some clarification, because once there's court documents, all the lawyer people like BJ and all that, they'll be going through them. They'll be telling us what it means, because legal jargon is quite hard to read sometimes if you haven't studied it. It's not that easy. I respect lawyers for what they have to learn, but at the same time, don't ever believe what they're saying 100% because they're really good at fibbing. They're the best fibber foxes you'll ever meet. Just saying, y'all. And the plot thickens daily of the Britney files. And with all these court cases coming up, who knows what will come out? I wait with bated breath. But just be aware, guys. I'm going to be talking about Kanye. You may not get the big laugh that you're always looking for. Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped. Like, I know I'm funny, but then what if I want to make a video where I'm serious? I mean, it's hard. Because everyone's like, oh, I watch you, you're so light and happy. Yeah, I am. But sometimes I want to talk about shit that is a bit darker. Like my soul. Like the color of my heart. It's black. No. Anyway, I'll do my Kanye video. Let me know how you feel. But Britney, it's a mystery. That's all. And beware of bots, people. They're growing in numbers. And just don't respond to that many people in DMs. That's my hot tip. They're generally bots. They've got me before. Not Britney people, other people. I used to have a really nice Anisian bot. Oh, Miss Anisian. Woo! Onion boy. God, I had fun when he was around, but yeah, them's were the days, hey? Anyway, I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Remember to let the good vibes in and the bad vibes out. You feel me? You dig? Cheers, ballers. How it real, how it real, feels so real. How it real, how it real, how it real, and that feels so real. How it real, how it real, how it real, feels so real. How it real, how it real, and that feels so real. How it real, how it real, how it real, feels so real.